we get to explore the we get to explore the dynamics between Elle and Carmilla in the movie. What part of their past comes back to haunt Holstein?
I think something that's really important to say before the movie is that it's not about Elle coming back to try and win Carmilla over again, and it's not set up as a love triangle between the characters. It really is about the past that we've already heard about in season 1, about the betrayal of that happens to Elle, where Carmilla lures her in, and it's going to go like all the other ones have gone, where she hands her off to her mom, but then Carmilla falls in love with Elle, and Elle finds out that she's a vampire, and there's that betrayal of trust, and then that sends Elle directly into the mother's trap to fight that, and so she comes back feeling as though something's been stolen from her, taken from her, and I think it really deals with the issue of when tragedy happens or when bad things happen to us, how we deal with that. Do we choose to view it as, well, this bad thing happened to me, so I'm now entitled to everything, or and seek revenge and redemption and hold on to anger and because I feel hurt, then I will inflict hurt on others? Or do I take that experience and heal from it and have forgiveness and choose love over hate? Which I think is such a relevant issue right now.
Very much so.
Hi, I'm Danielle.
Hey.
I'm with Talk Nerdy with us.
Hey.
So we're 5 years later. Laura's still as journalistic as ever. So is she fully immersed back into her human life and staying away from any supernatural shenanigans?
Right, yeah. Yeah, for the past 5 years, she's really been, going after her career. She wants to be an investigative journalist. And she had this 5-year plan, and things maybe don't quite look like how that 5-year plan was supposed to go, which I think a lot of us deal with after college, vampires or not. And so she hasn't been experiencing any supernatural elements. They've really, her and Carmilla have been living a pretty domesticated life for the past 5 years until Carmilla starts showing these signs of revamping, which is where the movie leads us into.
Hi, I'm Anika from Comics Grid.
Hello.
I wanted to know, what are some aspects from the show that the movie does a better job in exploring?
Yeah, I think we really do get to see the characters more firsthand. So we get to see them going through all the things that they went through in the series, but in a firsthand, present tense setting instead of retelling the adventure that happened after the fact. So because of that, we really get to see them more in crisis mode, which I think is when people really reveal themselves as who they are, and also where a lot of growth happens, and it wouldn't be a movie without conflict, so there's things that they have to navigate their way around, and being able to do that with coverage, not just from a single camera setting, was really special.
Hi, I'm Jennifer, TV After Dark. It's
Hello.
good to see you. We were just wondering, our fans were wondering, what is one thing that Laura misses about vampire Carmilla, and what is one thing she loves about human Carmilla?
Right. So I think one of the things that I've seen throughout the web series is that there really is no difference. Like, I think there are factual differences and there are circumstantial differences, but at the end of the day, we are all human, meaning we all have the same humanity. We all go through the same things. We all struggle with the same things. And so I think that's really what it boils down to, is that Laura loves Carmilla for Carmilla. And I think, there are so many parallels in the story thematically about that sort of, you know, the same thing as how we've dealt with queer characters in the media is like how the same thing with vampirism is, can you just accept a person as who they are instead of what they are? And so I think I'm sure that there's things that they both hint about being a vampire, but just in the same way as like you hint things about your old job, but you know that this is where you are like now. If that makes any sense.
What do you think that, thinking back on your time on the web series and the movie, what has it meant for you? What has been some of the experiences that you've taken away from both?
Yeah, I mean, the interaction that I've had with fans has meant so much to me over the years of recognizing that my job as an actor has weight and importance in people's lives and affects and changes people's lives. And that I'm not just telling a story, I'm putting something forward in a political time in the world, and that's my contribution. And to be able to hear from people firsthand about how the show has really shaped their lives, I think is so important. And from a political standpoint as well, I think this show really shed light on the lack of representation. One of the biggest reasons that the web series became so popular, I think, was because people were so starving for that representation, for positive and accurate representation. And to be able to be a part of that shift, I think media is shifting the way that we tell these stories. And I think there's a lot further to go, but I feel very grateful to be part of a story that has helped move things along. Yeah. Great answer.
So last time we saw Laura, she died, and then she came back.
As one does in the Carmilla universe.
As one does. So that's. Do we see any effects of her dying, or does she have any hang-ups about that, or is it something that propels her forward in her plans?
Right. Mythologically and sci-fi-ish, there's nothing, you know, her heart was ripped out of her chest and then it went right back in there and was beaten as per usual. But I think from a personal standpoint for the character, you know, as with any tragedy, when something like that happens, you really start realizing that you can't take your life for granted. I think we as humans feel entitled to the life that we have. And that's also a huge theme in the film, is entitlement. And I was talking to a friend of mine the other day who is pregnant, and she was talking about how, you know, she can't even do basic things right now. Her body's really reacting. She's getting sick. And she's like, all these things that I thought I was entitled to, like eating a meal when I want to, or being able to look at a screen, all these things that I thought I was entitled to, I'm not entitled to any of that. And I think that's such an important thing to realize, is that, like, I don't get to just walk through this life and do whatever I want to do. Like, I have to know what I'm doing for the world, and I think that definitely plays a part into Laura, but I think that also can invoke a lot of fear in a person too, of the responsibility of that then, of like, well, I have to get to everything then, I have to do it all, and instead of learning to just accept what's happening and know that, you know, there's nothing that I'm given that I can't handle, and to just take it for granted, take it day by day. And I think Laura's really definitely trying to rush a lot of things and trying to control her life. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to wrap.
Oh,
Are we good? Is everybody good?
Yes.
Enough questions? Sure, you promise? Go for it.
Okay.
Real quick.
Just one last quick question. We asked Natasha this.
Yeah.
For Laura, what would you say would be her go-to karaoke song?
Ooh. Do you believe in love?
That's fantastic.
We'll share. Why not?